If you are a newly certified scalp micropigmentation artist, this might be the most important video you'll ever watch. The thing about the scalp micropigmentation industry as a whole is that overall, even though it's already advanced a little bit more, right now, not everybody is teaching you how to actually run the business of scalp micropigmentation. They teach you how to do the skill, but they don't teach you how to do the actual business side of it. And for me, that was the case. So when I discovered the two missing pillars to be able to build my scalp micropigmentation business, everything changed for me. And I went from not only 10K months or 15K months, but up to 30K plus. So when I got certified from Scalp Micropigmentation, I flew back to Eagle Pass, Texas, which is my hometown, to get started on my new career. Now, when I got certified in Scalp Micropigmentation, my mentor, he did have a crash course on how to actually get clients from social media so you can convert them into paying customers. So when I got back, I was able to get the business up and going and making a little bit of money. But the problem for me was that after month one, everything dried out. My posts weren't getting any more engagement. I kept posting and posting and posting, and I couldn't get any more new clients. I tried everything from talking to people around me, close family members, putting out referrals, posting on all social media platforms, going viral, but none of it would work. I felt like I didn't know what I was doing, and I really did feel like I didn't have a consistent method to be able to generate new clients into my business. So then after that, about 6 months down the road of just a bunch of trial and error, hitting my head against the wall, I started doing a little bit more research on who can help me so I can scale my scalp micropigmentation business. So then I found another mentor from the UK. I hopped on a sales call with him, and everything that he was telling me sounded like a good idea. The only problem that I was down to my last $1,000, and they weren't even my $1,000. They were the last $1,000 that I had in my credit card. And I still remember the moment of how that felt when I was handing him over the digits to my credit card. My heart was beating and I was just super scared, and I had a lot of fear of just failing, because after 6 months of just failing over and over and over again, I just didn't know what to expect at that point. And then besides all of that, guys, the thing is, me, myself, I'm the head of the household in my family, and I have to pay all the bills. So everything was literally, all the pressure was literally on me. But I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. What could I lose at this point? So I went to go ahead and did that. And then right after that, he was able to go into my business, into my Facebook page and Instagram page to be able to run paid ads. And then from day one, he got me launched. At that moment, I still remember how that felt when the next morning I woke up to a bunch of people just messaging me. And then from there, it was just game over. At that point, it was just a matter of me learning how to do it for myself and learning how to perfect my sales ability to be able to close more clients. So the cool thing about my mentor that taught me how to scale my S&P business is that he did have a 3-month buffer where he actually was teaching me exactly how to do this, and he was giving me weekly coaching calls and guiding me throughout the whole process. So by month 3, I already had a good grip on it, and I already knew what to do to be able to keep the business going and then making money from there. And something that was really crazy to me was that my business mentor, he himself does not do scalp micropigmentation, but he's actually helped scale over 600 scalp micropigmentation artists into getting over 15 to 20K per month. So it really got me thinking, and I was like, okay, there's a lot more that comes into scalp micropigmentation than just knowing how to do the procedure itself. And once I started seeing some success in my business, that's when I really took a step back and I started thinking like, damn, a lot of people out here in the scalp micropigmentation industry, they themselves do not have a clue of what they're doing when it comes to the business side of things. Because if you talk to 5 to 20 artists, they're all going to tell you the same thing. Focus on the love of the craft. Focus on perfecting your work and just helping people out. But the truth is, without being able to hone in on your sales skills and marketing skills, your scalp micropigmentation business is just not going to work no matter how good you are as an artist. And it's really crazy to really think about it, because whenever somebody gets into this, it's typically a very passionate person that is looking to be able to change people's lives through scalp micropigmentation by being able to create more confidence within their clients. So we as S&P artists, we typically don't even think about the actual business side of things. But in reality, every single business runs on these principles. And if you really look at all the multi-billion-dollar companies, they all have different departments that are specifically designed for the sales side, the marketing sides, and the product or service. So when it comes to S&P, it's essentially the same thing, but nobody really talks about those things. You guys are not gonna have to go through the same struggle I went through. The reason is because I took everything that I learned from my scalp micropigmentation mentor and my business mentor, and I put them all together in one. So in this YouTube channel, not only am I gonna be helping you guys out with how to do the procedure and helping you out on that side of things, but I'm also gonna be helping you out and understanding the business side of it so you can actually scale your scalp micropigmentation business. And with all that being said, if you guys are interested in understanding and learning what is the roadmap to be able to get you from point A to point Z, to be able to go from not booked out at all to completely booked out as an S&P artist, and what are the stages that you need to take, the next steps to be able to get to your goal, I created my 2 pillars of the scalp micropigmentation business ebook. If you're tired of feeling like you have to chase clients all the time and instead you want to become the magnet so you're attracting them, then go ahead and click down below and grab yourself a copy of my ebook. Now, with all that being said, I will talk to you guys soon. Comment down below, like and share if this message resonates with you, or if you feel like you know somebody who paid for a scalp micropigmentation course, but yet you feel like they're running like a chicken with their head cut off. I'll talk to you guys soon.